Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. We're really excited today. We have the Digipro Graphics tablets that we're selling, and we have a real good price on these for you, and this is something everybody who does any kind of graphics, any kind of photo work on their computer absolutely has to have. What's it do? It allows you to use your pen to control your mouse. Now anyone who's done anything, oops, look at that. Anybody who's done anything with any kind of graphics work, any kind of photo work on your computer, if you've used a mouse, you know it's a lot like using a machete to do brain surgery. You don't want a machete, you want a scalpel. That's what this does. So, to show you exactly how cool this is, we have our resident artist Gretchen. She's going to show you how she's going to draw a photograph using just nothing more than the Windows Paint program with this awesome little graphics tablet. So I'm going to turn it over to Gretchen, and she's going to give you a demo.
Thanks, Steve. Hi, you probably remember me from a previous video for the intro. My name is Gretchen, and I've been working with WorldCert for quite a long time now. And I'm here today to show you a brief demo on things you can do with this digital tablet. Now, a lot of people like to doodle when they're on the phone or just doodle for fun. A lot of people are crafters and artists. Now, this digital tablet is wonderful because, as Steve said, you use this pen like you would a mouse, but it's a lot more precise. Now, I'm going to show you just a brief demo in the basic paint program that is found on most systems, that you can go in here and do various drawing techniques. Now, you can choose whether you want to use a brush, let's see, we have pen, we have markers, crayons, airbrushed, all different tools to use. But I'm just going to show briefly. You can see as I'm just hovering over the pad, you can see where your cursor is. But once you touch down on that pad, wait, sorry.
Once you touch down on the pad, nothing happens.
Once you touch down on the pad, then there you go. It's like just using a pen. And you can just sit there and maneuver it around. And like what we're going to do here, do a little smiley. And then also you can go in and choose all the tools like you would with your mouse. Like I'm going to choose a fill can here, and then I'm going to go and select a couple colors, and go here, and there we go.
And you're just clicking to, when you click down, that acts like a mouse click.
Yep, you're not actually pressing any mouse clicks, just the actual contact with the pad
is like a left mouse click.
Is the left mouse click.
Right. Very good. Now, I understand you brought a photograph that you want to show us how you can copy a photograph using this.
Yes.
Make a painting out of a photograph. Let's see.
Yep. Okay, well let me go up here and select new. Don't save. And I have here a photograph from my desktop calendar. I like frogs. And what you can do with this tablet, if you notice the grid on it, that's actually a little lift there that you can put the image right under. And then I will show you how to go about tracing. Let me get back up to my drawing tool. Okay.
Now, the really great thing about the graphics tablet here is, as you can see, it's just like using a mouse, but it does not take the place of your mouse. A lot of people are very concerned about that. They're like, oh, I don't want to be without my mouse. I mean, I understand why the graphics tablet would be great for drawing pictures and stuff, but what, I don't want to replace my mouse with anything. And in this case, it absolutely doesn't. You can have this plugged in, and if Gretchen wanted to right now, she could reach over, grab her mouse, and and start doing some drawing or filling in with the mouse as well. Again, though, the pen is much, much more precise. It makes it so much easier to draw on these, either trace or work with photos or whatever you want to do. It makes it a heck of a lot easier to do it. With a pen, it's much more natural. When we were growing up and we were learning to draw, we weren't, all handed a bunch of mice in kindergarten. We were all handed crayons and pencils and things like that, and that's how we learned to draw, and that's, what we're more precise with than, say, say a bulky mouse. So, as you can see, that frog's coming along pretty well, and this is, again, can you imagine trying to do that with a mouse? It would take you forever. There we go. Do we want to color them in?
We can do that. Let me finish filling in the lines here.
And again, she's just tracing this right from the photograph that she placed under the grid. inside of inside that Digipad or Digipro tablet.
Well, make sure I got all the lines connected. And okay.
And there we go, one green frog traced right from the little photo she had in her desk calendar. Very, very cool. I want to show you guys how to do this with a photograph, so we're going to do that next. Thanks for that demo, Gretchen. Now, what if you're a digital photographer? What if you use Photoshop a lot? If you thought using a mouse with Photoshop was nice, you ain't seen nothing yet. This thing, once you use this with Photoshop or any digital imaging program, you will never go back. I have a photograph here on the computer that I took in Death Valley last year. Now, if you take a look at this, the image itself is a little bit flat, isn't real exciting, so I added an overlay layer that will add some contrast. I put a mask on it so that it's blocked right now. So I'm going to literally paint the color into this mountain. If you watch, you can see how I'm painting that. Again, I'm just drawing with a pen here. And I can go real slow, real precise, right up that ridge, right back down. Stuff that is really tricky with a mouse is second nature with a pen because you've used one all your life. They're really, really easy. Like I say, if you get frustrated with trying to make selections or brushing color in Photoshop with your mouse, I mean, there's just no going back after you use a pen. This thing is just absolutely phenomenal. Just kind of going in here, coloring in these mountains, and just kind of bringing out the color here. I get all the color down there. Again, I'm just brushing this in. This is so much easier than making some kind of complex selection. I can just paint in the color and the look that I'm going for simply, quickly, and easily just by using this pen. Very quick, very easy, very natural. Again, and now I'm getting up here. It's a little bit of a tight spot there. I don't want to spill off onto the other part of the photograph, and I don't. I can just go right along that edge. Just 10 times easier than using a mouse. So I was using a mouse, I'd be doing Control-Z all day long because I was messing it up. With this, it's just paint it in and be done with it. Then when I get to the big area, I can kind of scribble right in there. And as we said before, it's not a real big deal if you want to switch over to your mouse. Right now I'm going to go reach over and grab the mouse to finish the rest of this little spot in because it's not that big of a deal here. I don't need anything real precise down here. So I'm going to put that there, and again, here I am with my mouse. Not quite as easy, not quite as natural as the pen, but as you can see, I can still continue to use my mouse to do this if I want to switch over to mouse. Sometimes the mouse is easier for menus and things like that than the pen is, but there you go. So that's pretty much it. And that's our demonstration for this Digipro tablet. I want to let you know that I've been using tablets like this for a long time. And in fact, I own a Wacom digital tablet like this that cost me nearly $500. And let me tell you, is this as good? Not quite, but you know what? It's close. It's probably 80% the tablet that the $400, $500 one is. So if you're a professional graphics artist, maybe the big expensive one's the one to go with. If you're just trying to do this, just you want to try one out, you want to see how it works, you can't afford the $500 one, you know, it's amazing how good this tablet is. It is, like I say, it's 85% of the really expensive tablet, but for a fraction of the cost. You just really can't go wrong. It's highly recommended. We like it here, so give it a try. And of course, we have our 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't love it the way we do, send it back. You have nothing to lose. But give this a try. Once you go with a digital tablet and a little pen here, never want to go back. Thanks a lot.